Hey guys, happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. I guess today's Friday the 13th as of my recording. So a lot of people have that bad superstition. It's just a fun day. I hope you're having a good November so far. I hope you're ready to have for the holidays. Thanksgiving's coming up in a couple of weeks, and not too long after that, Christmas there. So I'm excited for you. I've been praying for you this year. And I just wanted to let you know about Thanksgiving week. You're not required to do work that week. If you want to get ahead or get caught up, that's a good week to do it. That way, because there won't be any new content, but at the same time, I will be grading throughout the week. I won't be probably as on top of it as I usually am, but I did want to know that I still want to help you. And if you have questions, I will be responding to them. I'm going to take some time to spend with my family that week too. So I really would like you to do that. And so again, I just wanted to reach out and remind you that, again, you're not required to do work that week, but it's not like you don't have to. You still can keep going if you choose to. Also, I just wanted to take a moment to encourage you, those who might be struggling a little bit, or maybe you're just need that extra help. I am available, and I want to help you, and I will conference with you. I will email you, but please don't submit blank documents without checking with me, or a blank assignment. That's a big no-no, and you really need to make sure you keep track of that, because those things are kept in account. And when it gets to the end of the year and you have multiple blank documents, I can't push your grades, and you won't be allowed to get credit for the course until those are completed correctly. So I just want for you to make sure. I know some people would like to say, I want to move on to something else. I really prefer, unless there's some extenuating circumstances, that you do that assignment in its order, because if you wait too long, it's hard to get back into the groove of it. It's in the module and in the week that is because of a reason for that. And if you try to put it off because you feel like you're getting behind and you want to get as much done, it doesn't work like that, in the sense of it's built there, it's put there for a purpose. So please, if you need help with it and you're, I'll just bypass it and come back and I'll ask later, don't do that. Slow down a little bit. I understand if you get behind, but that's the beauty of LUA courses. You have time built in. You choose the time. The deadlines are not hard deadlines. They're there to help guide you and to help keep you on pace. But if you need extra time for something, this is the time to do that. So again, do not submit blank documents without asking for permission first. I want to help you with those. Okay, so on that note, I just wanted to take a moment to give you a little bit of encouragement. I was doing my devotions today, and I really wanted to share with you a little bit about something that God really has hammered home in my heart, especially during these crazy times that we live in. And I wanted to just encourage you with it, because I really do think it's powerful. In 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, and I'm going to bring up the verse here for you. It says, "Now about your love for one another, we do not need to write to you, for you yourselves have been taught by God to love each other. And in fact, you do love all of God's family throughout Macedonia. Yet we urge you, brothers and sisters, to do so more and more, and to make it your ambition to lead a quiet life. You should mind your own business and work with your hands, just as we told you, so that your daily life may win the respect of outsiders, so that you will not be dependent on anybody." Now, Paul is writing to the Thessalonians to encourage them to make sure they're living a good life. They have their things in order, but also the fact that I see in here a couple of things. First off, as a church family, as a church body, we're to love each other. We know that's the number one thing God has called us to do, is to love one another. And so if we focus on people, what is the two greatest commandments? Love God and love people. I don't believe that you can truly love people without loving God and showing your love for God. And the more we invest in our time and our relationship with God, the more we can love one another. And most importantly, I see this, in fact, not just love one another in the family, but in verse 12, so that your daily life may win the respect of outsiders, so that you will not be dependent on anybody. And he's talking about work particularly, but at the same time, this is a greater meaning of, you know what, the more we focus on working hard and, growing closer to Christ, and as he says, leading a quiet life, not being, and that doesn't mean we don't say things, we don't have opinions or anything like that. That's not what he's saying, but to understand that some things are just out of our control, and the most important thing is investing in our relationship with the Lord and working hard to do the things we need to do. So that we're representative, and the outside world looks at us and they see how we react and how we respond to things. And in a world like we do today, the church family has to respond with love and respond with faith and respond with, you know what, I'm going to keep going. And I had someone ask me about the election a couple of days, like everybody does right now. But I said the one thing I realized, no matter what happens, is the fact that I had to wake up in the morning and go back to work to support my family. And that's the most important thing, no matter what. Regardless of what happens in our world, I'm going to focus on my relationship with God and provide loving the people that He has given me to love and helping build the church. And that will win the respect of the outside world more than anything else. So I really hope that encourages you. It really did encourage me today. I did want to take some time to play the game again. I got a lot of feedback last time, so I wanted to do it again. I have two today. Because one, I just couldn't walk away from it, but I really think. So I have two questions here, and feel free to email me both of them or email me just one of them, whatever you choose, and I'll give you the answers sometime next week. I said actually on Monday the last time and I forgot, so sometime next week I'll give you the answers. I usually, if you give me the right ones, I'll send it back to you, and just because I really had a fun time with you emailing me and sending that. So the first one is, name something kids do when they get home after school. There's 5 answers. Name something kids do. So I guess for you, since you do your school from home, is what do you do? 5 things that students do when they're not working on school. 5 things students do when they're not working in school. So that's number 1. Number 2, it's a little more challenging, and that's why I wanted to make sure I included a little more challenging. We have 9 answers on this one. So 9 answers to this. Name a kind of boat that doesn't have an engine. 9 answers. Name a kind of boat that doesn't have an engine. So there's that one. So if you want to email me those, because you want to participate, I would love to do that. I hope you're doing well. One thing I kind of would ask, a lot of you did videos at the first of the year, but if there's anything you want me to pray for specifically, I would love to do that with you. Please let me know, and so I can be actively praying for you this month. Again, have a great Thanksgiving. Reach out if you need me.